the true blessings of God, we're able to step back when he speaks to us and make time for him within your agenda. I would guarantee if you're stressed out within your lives day in and day out, start by removing your agenda. If it's something you have to do, like picking up the kids from school and bringing them back home, that's great. But just don't plan what you're going to do. Don't plan what you're going to eat. Just come home, enjoy your children. Speak to them. Ask them about their day. What happened at school? Ask them their feelings. Ask them what they ate for lunch. Things that you are investing in, you're not even asking about. Like the well-being of your own children. And then what about the spouses? The spouse that you have. Right? We could have an agenda that promises that we're going to be more financially stable in the next 5 years. But what if they're not around for the next 2 years of your life? Then all your plans mean absolutely nothing. And those 2 years or that plan or that agenda is completely vain, void, and useless. An agenda is only for one being, and that's God. Don't play the game or you will get played by it. Now, if your work is demanding more from you than what you can give, ask God for more strength, and he'll give it to you. He will give you eyes that you could see things that other people can't see. He will give you the strength in which you need in order to carry out the work that you need to undergo. God could do it. He says, my hand is not short, that I cannot help you. When we think about Daniel, Joseph, Abraham, we see beings, people that trusted in God, not having so much of an agenda, but it seemed as though they just listened to a voice and moved by faith, which is exactly what they did. And anytime you saw anyone in the Bible have an agenda, it collided with God's plans. It always went against what God wanted. It only brought more confusion, more questions, and ultimately more doubts. Doubts within themselves, doubts within God, doubts within God's plans. So take a step back, reevaluate yourself. Ask yourself, ask the people that you're working so hard for. Ask them what they value, right? You may be doing so much in a household, but if they don't see you doing anything at all, then maybe it's something that you need to reconsider doing. You only have one of you. In some days, you may be in a place where you're not feeling very well, and there's no time in your agenda or in anyone else's for you. It sounds harsh, but put yourself in the forefront. That's what God does. That's why he's speaking to you. You're barely eating right. You're barely sleeping right. You can't think straight. But you're getting this agenda fulfilled. You're not a robot. You're a child of God. And God says that I've given you a freedom, and don't use your freedom as a cloak of maliciousness, right? Don't use it for your own means. Use it to gain the happiness that you see your children having. You look at your children, you look at any child, it doesn't even have to be yours, and you see freedom, you see happiness, you see a promise of joy. They seem indestructible. They seem like nothing could ever faze them, and you want just a portion of that. Well, you not only could gain a portion of it, you can have it all, because God promises that to all those who trust in him. How are we going to trust in God and have an agenda? We can't. Our agenda has no room for trust. That's why we have it written down. And it isn't until that agenda fails us, where we can't be everywhere at all times, where we don't have a grasp on the relationships within our lives that we thought were concreted in stone. It's only then we realize we're nothing but dirt. We're the dust of the earth. And it's God who shaped us into being who we are and has given us a family that we can cherish and a love that we could hold on to. Yes, you continue to put your faith in man, but you will soon realize that's the worst thing you could do. Put your trust in God. And when God tells you to just stop, trust him. You need it. You may think it's only there to help you out spiritually, but it's also there to help you for what's coming next in your life mentally, emotionally, physically. Think about getting bad news. It could destroy every aspect of your life. But if you were to have listened to God, he could prepare you for every message that is coming your way. Make time for God. He is the source of well-being. He is the source of life. God bless.